Hey student leaders, we had a great night at our monthly student leadership experience. Now our topic for March is leading yourself, and in session 1, we learned that leadership begins with following Jesus. Apart from Jesus, we can do nothing, but when we are following him, we can learn to lead ourselves and others. The best leaders are the best followers, and as we follow Jesus and learn to lead ourselves, we soon realize that we can be the hardest people to lead. You see, leading yourself can be the hardest thing we do. And you're not alone. It can be hard for each of us to lead ourselves. We snooze our alarms, we skip our homework, we push the boundaries because it's easier to tell other people to submit their wills to God, yet not submit our own wills, our own preferences, or our own hearts to God. Now also, we can be the hardest people to lead because simply it's kingdoms in conflict. You see, God created us to lead, and the enemy doesn't want us to step into our created purpose. Yet you have been fully empowered and entrusted by God to own and lead yourself. You see, we have full access and authority to God's kingdom to lead ourselves. And all that requires is modeling a submissive heart. Leading ourselves requires humility. I don't want to miss, and I don't want you to miss, what God has for us because we haven't led ourselves. How does that saying go? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. The best time to lead yourself, sure, it was years ago, but the second best time is right now. And then in session 2, we got real practical. We talked through 3 ways to lead ourselves better. Believe the best, bring solutions, not just problems, and live passionately and reject passivity. Now, the best way to start believing the best is to actually move from me to we. And the best thing we can do for ourselves and the people in our lives is simply to believe the best and then hold each other to their best. Now, believing the best requires us to have a Jesus-focused, spirit-filled, and life-giving attitude. We also learned that one of the best things we can do for the space or group or family that we're a part of is to bring as many solutions to the problems we see. And instead of telling someone that they're wrong, what if we actually just listened, learned, and loved them where they're at? And then the last thing we learned was that while our lives have so much opportunity for passivity, we're actually called to live passionately with Jesus. You see, passionate leaders help change the atmosphere of passivity around them. Now, as you continue toward that one goal you set in learning to lead yourself this month, may you remember that leading yourself and leading others, it always starts with following Jesus, because we can't lead anyone to a place we ourselves haven't gone. You are a leader, a kingdom leader in Jesus' name.